everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create GetResponse contact on Instamojo sale. So here I am a seller on Instamojo, and in this case I want whenever a new sale is made in my Instamojo account, automatically using that detail a new contact should be created in my GetResponse account. So here to automate this entire process I am going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which I need to connect my trigger and my action. So in this process, my trigger application will be Instamojo and my action application will be GetResponse. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So here you can see some products which I'm selling on Instamojo, and in this case I want whenever a new sale is made in my Instamojo, automatically using that sale details, a new contact should be created in my GetResponse account. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Instamojo account with my GetResponse account. And to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow. And for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button that is given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Create GetResponse Contact on Instamojo Sale. And now I'm going to select my folder as Contacts. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow with the name Create GetResponse Contact on Instamojo Sale. And here you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Instamojo and my trigger event as new sale, so that whenever a new sale is made in my Instamojo, automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response. And now here you can see we have received a webhook URL. That means we will use this webhook URL to connect our Instamojo with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Instamojo account. And here I'm going to select my desired product, that is smartwatch. And here in this product, I'm going to select advanced, scrolling little down. And here you can see we have received the option for webhook URL. So moving back to Pabbly window, and here I'm going to copy this webhook URL back to my Instamojo account. And here I'm going to enter this webhook URL. And after entering this webhook URL here, I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see it says updated successfully. So with this, we have successfully set up the webhook. So now let's move back to our Pabbly window. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to make a test sale. And for that, let me take you to my products checkout page. So this is the product which I'm going to buy. Here I'm going to click on this buy now. And now here it is asking for customer information. So here I'm going to add information. Tummy, user, email as tummy@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number. And now after entering this customer information, here I'm going to click on this add delivery info. Then here I'm going to enter the shipping address. Pin code as 462003. State, here I'm going to select state as Madhya Pradesh. And here country as India. And now after entering all these details, here I'm going to click on this review and pay. Here I'm going to select make payment. Here I'm going to select my payment option. So here I'm going to select UPI as my payment option. Here I'm going to make a payment. So here I've made a successful payment and you can see we have successfully made a sale. So now let's go and check our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully received a response here where we have received the payment request ID, buyer's phone number, buyer's name, buyer's email and other details. So with this we have successfully set up this trigger step. Now let's move to action step. And here I'm going to select my action application as GetResponse. And here I'm going to select my action event as create a contact so that whenever a new sale is made in my Instamojo account, automatically using that detail, a new contact should be created in my GetResponse account. And now to connect my GetResponse with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your GetResponse account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking for API key. And here in the instruction it says, enter your API key. You can find your API key from here. So here I'm going to click on this. And here you can see it has taken me to the API window. So from here I'm going to click on this generate API key. And here I'm going to give a name to my API key, that would be Instamojo sale. And then I'm going to generate this key. And here I'm going to copy this API key, moving back to Pabbly window. And here I'm going to enter the API key. So now here after entering this API key, here I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So here it easily got connected because here I was already logged in my GetResponse account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you are already logged in your GetResponse account. And now after building a successful connection, moving forward. And now here it is asking for a campaign. So here for this campaign list, let me take you back to my GetResponse account. And here you can see my list is created with the name demo u. So here I'm going to use this list. So moving back to Pabbly window, and here I'm going to select my campaign as demo u. Moving forward, and now here it is asking for name and email. So here instead of entering these details manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I will map the data from the response I have received in my Instamojo sale. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever a new sale is made in our Instamojo, automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map the buyer's name. And here I'm going to map the buyer's email. Moving forward, here this IP address and day of cycle is not a required field, so here I'm going to leave them blank. But if you want to add any other detail, then you can do it as per your need. Moving forward, and here for the tag ID, I'm going to select as PC because this tag ID is already connected with my contact list named as demo u. So now here after selecting this tag ID, moving forward, again this birth date, city and some other fields are not a required field. So here I'm going to leave them blank. Moving forward, and here I'm going to map this phone number. So here I'm going to select buyer's phone number. Moving forward, and now after entering all the required data, here I'm going to click on this save and send as request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. So now let's go and check our GetResponse account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, name as dummy user. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to make a new sale in our Instamojo account. And for that, let me take you back to my products checkout page. So this is the product which I'm going to buy again. So here I'm going to click on this add to cart. And here I'm going to click on this buy now. Here I'm going to add a customer information. So here the information would be test user. Email as test@pabblytudes.com, a random phone number, and now I'm going to click on this add delivery info. Here I'm going to enter the shipping address, district as Bhopal, pin code as 462003, state as Madhya Pradesh, country as India. And now after adding this shipping address, here I'm going to click on this review and pay, and here I'm going to click on this make payment. And here I'm going to select this payment option. Here I'm going to make this payment. And here you can see we have successfully made a test sale. So now let's go and check our GetResponse account. Here I'm going to refresh this window. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email address as test@pabblytunes.com and name as test user. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Instamojo and our action as GetResponse, so that whenever a new sale is made in our Instamojo account, automatically using that detail, a new contact will be created in our GetResponse account. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.